gonna celebrate Kanye Donda 2, and he also dropped his second episode of his documentary this past Wednesday, and his third one coming out on your boy's birthday. But we're gonna get to that later.
Genius.
But get you guys' thought on. Well, I haven't heard Donda 2. I haven't heard the listening party.
Phenomenal.
Cool.
I got it on my Steam player. Phenomenal.
You ain't got
Of course, y'all gonna say.
All right, I don't.
You heard the songs though?
Like, be realistic. Like, is it for not? Is it
Nah, I
Donda
ain't gonna lie, I
1?
haven't listened to
No,
it.
Donda 1's way
I
better.
said that though. I said that. I told you.
Yeah,
it was gonna
Donda
be
1's
like
way
that.
better.
So you feel like you should have waited?
I feel
I
like
don't
this
like
is an album full of
twos,
throwaways.
man.
Like this is just an album of throwaways to me.
Yeah,
I ain't even listened to it. And I just feel like that's some shit because it's too soon.
Yeah.
Kanye not gonna ever do no shit back to back like that. Like this was just some throwaways. Like, I just feel like
Niggas really sleep on the effect of dropping singles. Like that shit the baby be doing be fire. Like NBA, he do it too.
Like,
If he would have took all these
you
songs and just dropped them hoes like some
Yeah.
Good Friday shit, it would have went way harder than him
Yeah.
trying to make it a album. Because
That's
when
why
you
I said
say
that. Y'all didn't agree
when
with
you
me.
say this is an album, people already going with that mindset. They looking for like, okay, this
high
is
quality.
it. You know what I'm saying? This
Not high
is it.
quality, but yeah.
No,
That's
high
why I
quality.
said. That's why I
Yeah,
said
come on.
before. Like when I said a long time, y'all didn't agree with me, bro. And I was like, I feel like more rappers should do like what Wayne did. Like, you know what I mean? Like, drop more songs often. You know what I'm saying? More often, or just let it be throwaways. Like, even though if it's just the gym, if this is your craft, this is what you love to do.
Yeah.
Just
But
throw
it's
it out
different
there.
because they trying to make money off all.
I mean, I get that too, but like I said, if this is really your love, your passion, you know what I mean? Like, it ain't always
still
about
trying to make money, even though it's their passion. They still trying to make. They
I
feel,
know,
they
D.
they done got so money hungry that they're like Drake.
Yeah.
Them throwaway songs. Why don't I just make money off this? These my throwaways. I'm gonna make money off this instead of just putting it out as a mixtape and you know what I'm saying.
Well, niggas didn't have the ability to drop throwaways and still get paid back then. Now you can. So it's like I might as well just anything I release, I might as well just stream that shit. But yeah.
That's fucked up. But yeah, shout out to my boy Kanye, man. He definitely did his thing on
Yeah,
the part 2 of the documentary, man. So I definitely am ready for part 3, man. I love the way it's coming along. I think it is very well put together. I'm glad he did have full creative control over it. You know, I can't really see how they would have did it differently if he didn't, but just for him to have his stamp on it, you know, that he did have creative control over it, I do feel like that it made it certified. So
For sure.
I
So how
fuck
y'all
with
feel
it.
about his part 2 of his documentary?
Oh, that's what I was just talking about.
Oh, you was? I thought you were talking about the Donda shit. My bad. Sorry.
That nigga was listening for a good 5 minutes.
So how do y'all feel? But yeah, nah, she was straight.
No, I was just interested. Like, I was just interested to see like that transition. Like when you make it, you know what I'm saying, just to see the transition. Because this was the second episode.
He didn't make it in there. Well, he barely.
He
made
made it, but he dropped his debut album.
But it was barely. Like
Yeah,
he
I mean,
barely,
it was barely,
got
but
it.
he was doing talk shows and stuff like that. So I mean, you know, you know,
And he
once
won a
you,
Grammy.
like,
He
get
already
to that
won a
point,
Grammy.
it's
He
hard
won a
not to.
Grammy, so you made it once you won a Grammy.
Oh
That
yeah, at
is
the
true.
end.
Yeah, so
I ain't gonna lie. Like I told you, like that shit was pissing me off,
crazy.
bro. Like the way Dame Dash and them was, they was trying to back these unknown artists and
That's what I'm
shit
saying,
over
it was
Kanye.
fake.
I was like,
That shit
the
was fake.
fuck?
That bitch
Like,
I ain't want to disrespect, but she was so whack. That shit, I was like, who is this?
I was telling him that shit reminded me of like some Brandy. Like that shit reminded me of now I wanna be down. Like that shit she was doing, like it reminded me of some Brandy shit. But like it just goes to show you, bro, it really don't be about the talent most times, bro. It's either somebody told you that they was hot or you know that you can make money off
Try
them.
to take, yep.
All that shit. It goes that way with so many things, like, and that's why I try not to go off of the numbers and the hype sometimes, you know, because some people really don't control their own destiny. Like,
Yep.
you know, like it's crazy to think he was rapping All Falls Down and they was like, you know, in their mind, you like, yeah, in their mind, they know that's fire, but in their heart, they like,
this nigga just producer.
yeah, this nigga, this
I
producer,
don't
like,
take
you know what I'm
that
saying? Is he
chance.
really can we really do something with this nigga? Like,
I think that was ultimately like fucked himself up. Like even though like
Just he was just cold at producing.
yeah, like I feel like if he would have came in as a rapper first, he probably would have been on. But even though like
Okay.
since he made the beats for like he went in a different direction, that kind of was like back then. That was like I need to just make beats. Like we ain't gonna take you serious.
But let me tell you why he had to do that though.
Yeah,
Because it was no niggas that didn't gang bang or sell drugs, nothing like
True.
that, rapping. You know what I'm saying?
True.
That was his way
real?
in the door. Pharrell wasn't hot yet.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Forever. Only nigga like that was like
Pharrell was
Common.
hot then.
When the documentary first started,
Like-
Kanye was in the inner city of Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Like he was
Pharrell
working
hadn't
with
came
them
up
niggas.
yet. Cause Pharrell was starting out making beats
Pharrell
too.
was making. Well, he was. Yeah, you're right. He was.
He met him
still
like
was-
later on when he was
Well,
like,
Pharrell wasn't rapping. He was kind of like the little
yeah,
Neptunes.
Yeah.
like that's when he
Changed the game,
blew up a
too.
little more. Like after he met Jay and shit. But that was his way in the door, and then he starts spitting. You know, he's spitting. He talking about shit like. It's like, damn, this nigga, he ain't talking about shit we talking about, but he's
he
still
actually
saying
going
some
through some
fly
shit.
ass shit.
Yeah.
You know,
And I love the fucking reaction when he played Through the Wire for Pharrell.
Oh, Pharrell,
Both of them,
yeah,
but
yeah.
Pharrell, that shit was like Pharrell was just fucking blown back by that shit. I was like, damn, that shit was crazy. And then I ain't gonna lie, low key had got teary eyed too when they were practicing it at the choir, like the church choir and shit. I was
Yeah,
just like,
yeah.
damn, that shit like I don't know, it just felt like home. That shit
Yeah.
touched home. I was like,
yeah.
That's
It
that's
did.
it's crazy how like I was telling Wes, like it's so many different versions of songs that are remastered and we don't even know about. Like
Cause
that,
truth be told, I didn't even know about Jesus Walk. I didn't know it was like 3 different videos to Jesus
Yes.
Walk. I didn't know that.
and he even used,
I remember
he even
hearing-
used the one with
I
Cool
remember
to them.
hearing
Yeah.
that like
See, I didn't know
05,
that.
bro. Like I was young when I first found that out, and I was like, damn, this one way better.
And that
Like,
shit was incredible, though, like the video and shit.
That's
and
crazy.
I don't know. I always been ever since man, what's that shit called? They had the Come Up, where they used to show people. The Come Up was like a little YouTube thing way back then, where they used to show like they had Lil Wayne featured on the Come Up, and they used to show Lil Wayne making his songs and shit. I always liked that shit, like, cause I like seeing how they come up with these songs and how they record this shit. That is so amazing.
I wish I
to me.
knew.
Like
I don't remember what that is.
the Come Up.
Yeah.
Go
me
watch
neither.
it. It's still probably still on YouTube. The Come Up, Lil
people
Wayne.
proud.
Lil Wayne used to have like, this is how I know we talking about Kanye, but Lil Wayne used to have like he used to take his studio with him, and it showed him in a hotel, and he
the
just
hotel,
rapping like.
On tour.
Yeah, on tour, he just rapping. He got a studio in there. He just rapping like he don't have no pad, no pen, and he just making songs in the fucking hotel or wherever he is, and it's called the Come Up. That shit is like
Telling you.
amazing to me.
The
And
side
when
note to his side note, bro. Y'all don't understand how hard that shit is, bro. That shit that Wayne do, that Ye do, Jay-Z even, Pharrell, like that shit is
That's
not
discipline,
easy,
bro. Cause just imagine, like, even from a petty standpoint of like everybody else at the club, badass bitches, drinking, smoking, whatever your vice is, you know what I'm saying? They out there doing it, but you in the room, you know what I'm saying, working. Like that's fucking discipline, bro. That's dedication.
discipline,
That's you
yeah.
know what I mean? Like fuck.
them bro, you can talk about them four, or you want to talk about niggas that really be in the lab, like getting it in. Bro, them four names, like for sure.
even to go back to the Kanye shit, the one with Jamie Foxx, like
Oh,
shit, like that
Even-
shit was incredible.
Yeah,
like
it really was.
I need to go watch that because even hearing that story from
You
Jamie,
heard the story. That's what I was saying.
Like, I
He
heard it
told
from
that story
Jamie,
so many times.
and I wanted
What did
to
he
see
say?
Kanye's just like
Oh, you talking about just in general?
yeah,
Uh-huh.
like
He said,
Jamie talking about how they made
yeah,
what was that Slow Jam?
yeah, it
Oh,
made
yeah,
Slow Jam.
yeah.
He
And he
told
was like,
Kanye,
that shit
he was like,
don't do it like that. Like,
Yeah.
don't sing this
Yeah,
way.
yeah,
I need
yeah.
you to sing it like this because if
Yeah.
you sing it like this, it's gonna it sound better.
But he
Like,
told
like,
Jamie
bro,
like he's like just fucking just make it. He told him the concept, but he told Jamie just to do his shit.
he was like, you got to get out of
Like,
R
and
and
that
B.
shit was like
You got to get out of trying to be R and B and try
It's
to
rap,
be
yeah.
it's,
And then-
but
it's
it's
rap. Like
crazy that he had footage of that the whole time.
That's-
Jamie
that
has
is
been
crazy
telling that
the whole
story,
time,
bruh.
And if you look at it like on the documentary, like I said, the shit that Slow Jam's verse was nothing what Jamie was saying, but it
Right.
kind of they remastered this
Yeah.
shit and
Yeah.
made it a fucking perfect fucking
Right.
song. Like he was in there just saying,
yeah.
like he was just in the studio saying some shit.
not gonna
Smokey
lie, bro.
Robinson.
Yeah.
What's crazy is, bro,
Smokey
when that song, I was like, this is one of my favorite songs. Like
For
when
sure.
you know when that hoe came out, that shit was fire. Like,
Sure.
but I was like, damn, you know, Twista killed it, and I was like,
Yeah.
but who was that nigga in the middle? Like that shit was weird.
Yeah.
Like I legit, Jamie. I wasn't
With
fucking
the
with Kanye,
twisties.
bro.
Yeah.
Like it was Jamie and Twist, and I was like, this shit fire. And then like I listened to Kanye, and that's how I got on him. And then I started listening to, you know, I got in all through the wire and this and that, and I was like, this
That
nigga
gold
crazy.
digger
but
song too.
That's
like,
how I got on
after
Kanye.
Ray.
Yeah.
I think they dropped
After
that
Ray.
after Ray.
After
right?
Ray.
Yeah, yeah.
Boy, that shit was incredible too.
That shit was. I remember that moment too.
Yep.
But
What
question I
was
want
that,
to ask
clean?
you, I was like, you know,
What we
it
do if
says
we
a
make Kanye?
trilogy. Huh?
What we do if we make Kanye? Oh.
No, nigga.
I
I
hug
know
him.
what you would do.
No,
But yeah, it says
I
a
would.
trilogy. But do y'all think it's like this is the end of like on my birthday? Go ahead, March 2nd.
Cool.
But y'all think this is the end, or y'all think this is like the end of like a certain point, and it's gonna be like more?
That would be
going
clean.
to-
If he like stopped it and like came back out in the summer or something.
Man,
That-
it ended
that's
on my
what-
birthday. That's an amazing date, March 2nd.
I'ma
You know, I was
say
turning
this.
30. Kanye
I know.
You
documentary
are
third
turning
part drop on my birthday. You know, I'm be 30. 3-part series 30. But I mean, y'all go ahead.
I'm gonna say this: in a perfect world, this would be just the next part, some more parts to come.
Yeah.
But from the way it's been sequenced, I do feel like this might be the end of it. But that's kind of upsetting because there's so many
Yeah,
things
it's
that
too
they,
much.
you know
It's
what
too
I'm saying?
much. I don't think it is, bro.
Yeah, so much that they could have, so much further they could have went with where they are already.
But okay, so
Unless
what
the-
is your
unless the
reason?
last
Why
episode
would
is
they?
Like 8 or 2 hours long or something like that.
And but think about it. It would even have to be longer than that, bro. Think of how much stuff they have not
They
talked
have
about
to
yet.
show. They need to show Watch the Throne. They need to show 50
Exactly,
versus
you
Kanye.
have to
They
show
need
that.
To
You
show,
have to show that.
Him working on 808s and Heartbreaks.
They
So
have
they
to
show
show
shit.
that.
T-Pain?
The way, okay,
T-Pain,
now that I
Bush,
think
all
about
that
it, because I just thought about something. He did say he started going on tour. He was leaving Kuda like behind and shit. So
Yeah.
Kuda probably only caught so much.
Yeah, true too.
So
but
he probably only caught like.
But we're only on the second album. Like,
That's what I'm saying.
And that's what I'm saying. Like since he left Kuda and he been gone, Kuda probably couldn't have caught everything. He
Yeah,
probably
yeah,
would've
true
caught-
too.
You
But
remember-
at the same time,
but they skipped that and picked back up. Right
Yeah,
when they-
yeah.
No, what I'm
that's
saying,
what I'm
remember,
saying.
they did all that. They talked a lot about late registration. They skipped right past College Dropout.
They did.
You know what I'm
They
saying?
did
They
hard.
skipped
I
right
seen that.
past
I
that
seen
shit and went
that.
straight to the Grammys. You know what I'm saying? So the way that they skipped it like
That's
that,
why-
I
that's
feel like they're about to
exactly-
cram this last episode.
yeah,
Like
and
everybody.
I hope they don't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like Kuda probably was on.
It's
I mean,
Cootie. His name Cootie.
Cootie.
Yeah.
Cootie,
My
yeah.
bad. I'm a
You
little.
know
I'm a little
Netflix,
tipsy.
so-
Cootie probably only. He was. He probably was only filming from what he could. Like
Yeah.
he started, but since Kanye took off and left him behind, he probably was only documenting stuff that he could like from afar. Like he couldn't really be
Yeah,
like.
type
Don
shit.
Julio.
He couldn't be
Oh.
person to person like
Yeah,
he's
yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
he was supposed to. So he probably was only like doing what he could.
Hey, and shout out to Cootie, man. Like a nigga just to fucking
Film you. Man.
yeah, like believe in you that much to where he up and give up on his life's dreams and hopes to follow you and fucking record to you.
It's crazy, ain't it?
Literally, right?
We do appreciate you.
really just
crazy,
you know,
ain't it?
Now,
record
to
you.
play devil's advocate, Kanye's fucked up for that.
No, not at all.
Nah,
For leaving him
you have to
behind.
I'ma tell you
understand
this.
that, especially that Hype Williams shit. I seen both sides, but
No, I'm not
But-
talking about that. I'm talking about
He's talking. Well, that
for
too,
leaving
that too,
him
yeah.
behind like that. Like
I'm gonna say
come on,
no.
bro.
I'm gonna say no because look,
You're not gonna leave me behind.
He
are you?
didn't. He didn't.
No,
leave
I'm not
him
gonna leave
behind, though.
nobody behind,
He
but-
just
was
he-
working. That nigga was working.
He was making on a different project, and he needed different producers, more producers on a specific level. His homie was still just
Coming
starting.
up.
Like he was just not.
like if fucking
He kind of hurt his
say
feelings.
for
He was
instance,
like, I'm
say for instance,
supposed to
somebody
be your
be like,
Hype Williams.
hey, Lennon, we want you to come on tour with somebody to do background vocals or just an opportunity. Like, yeah, take that shit because whatever he do there is gonna benefit us in general.
So let me tell you why you wrong.
Okay,
Let's take
Ray Shrummer.
RCD World.
Okay, RCD World.
Mark-
Mark
about to say R. Kelly.
Mark is obviously the lead candidate, and everybody goes to Mark. But what he do?
He say
he
yeah,
bring
he bring
all
his niggas,
his.
yeah.
Hey, if they can't come, I ain't coming.
Yeah,
so
that's
why
what we do.
Kanye couldn't say, hey, if these niggas can't come, then you know what I'm saying? Why he couldn't bring?
Mark didn't do that with LeBron.
oh, got him.
They was there. They always there. He always say that. Like he even posted said, y'all be asking what RDC World is. They always here.
Well, either way, it obviously didn't last long because. Them
But
niggas fixed
but I'm
whatever
saying
it
just
is.
because he'd be like, yeah, I need West to come. That don't mean I'm gonna be on stage like in the mix. I'm gonna be like on the side, like yeah.
You don't be on the side learning. You don't be on the side
Learning
observing.
is like very valuable.
That's what I'm saying.
But
like,
just still at
that's
the same
almost-
time.
Cootie could have been at the video shoot on the side learning.
But you
if-
still
even
have to
if
go
it's
to
Hype
school for that
Williams.
too, though, DJ. That's what I'm saying. Like you
You
still
don't
have to
go-
have paper.
Oh, you're
No.
saying he should have brought him with him regardless of if he was.
I'm saying
Yeah,
as far
he
as
said Kanye went on tour and left us behind. So he should have brought Cootie, even if whatever. Like Cootie could have been learning.
He probably couldn't have brought him. You know what I'm saying? He probably the people they probably prevented him from bringing him.
Come on now.
I agree with DJ. I'm saying he probably could have still bought him.
I don't know. You right.
No, but let's think about it though. DJ's probably right. He could have probably still bought him, but why though? You know what I mean? Like at the same time, I get it, but I have other shit going on. Like you gotta think about. We still talking about Kanye West, who changes his mind all the time. Like he probably had other shit going on to where he wasn't even worried about his own documentary at the like you get what I'm saying? Like
this is why I'm disagreeing with y'all because you okay.
This the only thing he didn't bring him on, or was this in general?
He's saying the rest of his life. He talking about the rest of his life.
Saying he could have learned something with Kanye.
In the documentary, he said Kanye went on tour and left us behind, and we felt like this was the end, but we didn't realize.
He wasn't on that documentary shit.
Okay, so this is where I'm gonna come with you. So say for instance, you start getting hot, and Airrick, they say, "All right, Airrick, we're gonna do a piece on you." You know what I'm saying? We want you to come to New York, fly you out. You gonna be like, you just gonna go and leave us behind?
Why would y'all come with me?
I'm sorry, I gotta agree with Airrick on there. Why would we go with him?
Because we don't go with him doesn't mean that when he's out there, he's not like, yo, well, just so y'all know, I'm on the 5% podcast, and I left my boys back home.
But you do realize what Kanye went and did benefit Cootie because he's in a documentary right now.
Yeah, he is in the documentary because he has the footage.
He got his own.
But I'm pretty sure Cootie is still well off. I guarantee you, Cootie probably not no regular ass nigga though.
Y'all missing the day one shit.
But no, I get what you saying. But what I'm saying is, we also don't know Cootie lifestyle. I guarantee you, Cootie ain't living like no regular nigga before the documentary.
You don't know how he living like.
We don't. But I'm pretty sure
Cootie was until this documentary.
But just because that don't mean he broke though.
But he also said
he was broke.
Cootie also said he enjoyed the time that he had off because he spent it with his family and his mom.
Yeah, that's what he did say that also.
But he did say he felt like. I forgot. He said he felt like, man, he felt like there was an end of their relationship.
Well, yeah, I mean, if anybody becomes a star,
yeah,
you're going to talk to them less.
But not even that.
Like, well, shit, nigga,
you've just involved your life around. You just wrapped your life around somebody else's life for the amount of years. So if that just stops happening, you get what I'm saying? You are going to be kind of like.
Yeah, you was with that nigga every day.
Yeah, you got to be like, okay, damn.
It wasn't just like no business. Like, it was friends. They were like.
I get that, but I'm saying is your life is dedicated to recording this person's life. So if that person died, moved on or whatever.
You see how he acted when he was like, I want to get Hype Williams. He was like, damn, like.
Yeah, I felt that shit, but at the same time, you gotta understand, bro. Like, this Hype Williams, bro. Like,
he knew that. He was like, man, I understand, but I feel like you gonna be coming. Like, he said, like, you gonna be like, Hype Williams ain't gonna see my vision, and you gonna come back to us, and we gonna have to fix it. That mean you knew they was friends.
Nah, see, like, I'll get Hype Williams for one video,
right.
and maybe I'll get him for another one, and maybe on the second one, I'm gonna have him be like, yo, this my boy Cootie. Maybe he could run a camera for you. You know what I'm saying?
He ended up scratching the video he made with Hype.
Yep, he didn't do it.
He got
and then he came back, and that's when they started to do the
he did with Cootie, but Cootie shit didn't even make it. I never seen that damn Cootie video.
Through the wire video,
the one of him walking with Jesus.
Yeah, I never seen that shit.
That wasn't the final cut. I don't know who shot the real one, but I remember him saying that the one he did with Hype, he ended up scratching.
Well, he said that was the video to get the record label to take him seriously. It wasn't the real video. It was the video to like get everyone to notice the song, right. and then they funded it and shit. But like, yeah, he made that video that he presented to the boardroom or whatever, and then he was like talking low key. He was like dissing Rockefeller and Dame and them, and then he walked in the door and he was like,
"Oh yeah, I did remember that shit."
But it
like, the label
like
won't
that,
let me.
It really do like.